When the name Yaman comes up, the world stops to listen. He is not just a Turkish actor anymore, he is a global phenomenon, adored in Italy, Spain, Greece, and beyond. Every step he takes, every look he gives, and every move he makes quickly becomes international gossip. But recently, whispers grew louder, and the rumors took a shocking new turn. Was there really a secret wedding on a Greek island? Could it be that the man who has been called the most desired bachelor in Europe has tied the knot far away from the cameras, hidden under the Greek sun? Fans are in disbelief, asking one question: who is the mysterious bride? The story begins with Can's constant love affair with Greece. For years, the actor has been spotted vacationing on islands like Mykonos and Santorini, enjoying the sea, the food, and the privacy that the Greek landscape offers. But now, the privacy seems to have served another purpose. Locals whisper about an intimate ceremony, with very few guests, held in a breathtaking villa overlooking the Aegean Sea. No paparazzi, no press, only close friends and family. This island wedding rumor started spreading like wildfire when a series of blurry photos surfaced online. Fans claim they show Yaman in a white linen suit, holding hands with a woman whose identity is still uncertain. The mystery grew bigger when eagle-eyed followers noticed that Can's recent posts seemed to hide more than they revealed. A picture of him on a terrace at sunset, champagne glasses in the background, another shot of a beach with rose petals scattered along the shore, and finally, a cryptic caption that read, "Some moments belong only to the heart." For his millions of fans, these posts were not innocent holiday snaps, they were hidden clues. Could Yaman, the man who always played the charming lover on screen, now be living his own love story in real life, in secret? The speculation reached boiling point when a Greek tabloid published an article suggesting that the ceremony took place on a private island near Paros. According to the source, only about 20 people were present, and security was so tight that even staff had to hand over their phones before entering. One waiter later admitted he saw a ring exchange, but was forbidden to talk. Of course, no photos emerged, only whispers, and whispers can sometimes be even more powerful than proof. Fans across social media erupted. Some celebrated the idea of Can finally finding happiness, while others were heartbroken. "If it's true, why would he hide it from us?" one comment read. Another fan wrote, "No, I don't believe it. Ken would never marry in secret. He loves his fans too much." The debate continues, but one thing is certain: whether it is true or not, the idea of a secret wedding in Greece has set the internet on fire. If the first part of this story was all about rumors, the second part digs deeper into the heart of the mystery. Because what makes this story so explosive is not just the idea of Yaman marrying in secret, but the questions it raises about who the bride could be. Over the years, Ken has been romantically linked to many names, most famously Demet Özdemir, with whom he shared unforgettable chemistry in Erkenci Kuş, Daydreamer. Their on-screen romance was so powerful that fans around the world were convinced it spilled over into real life. For many, Demet has always been the one woman truly connected to Can's soul. So naturally, when the whispers of a Greek wedding began, Demet's name instantly resurfaced. Could it be that after years of silence, distance, and separate careers, Can and Demet secretly reunited to celebrate their love in a way no one saw coming? Social media detectives wasted no time comparing timelines. On the same weekend the alleged wedding happened, Demet was noticeably absent from her usual Instagram activity. No selfies, no behind-the-scenes photos, no public events. For fans, that silence spoke louder than words. Demet was missing that weekend, and Ken was in Greece. Coincidence? "I don't think so," wrote one passionate follower. But Demet isn't the only possibility. Some gossip outlets point fingers at Sarah Bluma, the woman often photographed alongside Ken in Italy. She has been linked to him more than once, sparking speculation that perhaps their relationship was more serious than the public believed. Could Sarah have been the one standing beside him on that island, saying yes under the Greek sun? Others argue that this is nothing but a media smokescreen. It's always Demet, fans insist. The chemistry they had can't be replaced. If there was a wedding, it had to be her. What makes the situation even more intriguing is Can's own behavior. Recently, during an interview in Rome, when asked about love, he replied cryptically, "Some things are better when they are not shared with the whole world." The journalist laughed it off, but fans didn't. To them, it was a confession in disguise. And when he was spotted wearing a new piece of jewelry, a subtle silver band on his right hand, speculation doubled. Rings are never just accessories in the world of celebrity gossip. Meanwhile, Greek locals continue to fuel the fire. One source, a florist in Paros, claimed that a special event was organized with white lilies, roses, and olive branches, the traditional Greek symbols of love and eternity. "It was no ordinary party," she said. "It felt like a wedding." For the millions of fans who follow every step of Yaman's life, the stakes have never been higher. If the secret wedding is real, it could mark the most shocking chapter in his personal story yet. And if it isn't, then Yaman has still managed to do what he always does best, keep the world hooked on his every move, waiting for the next revelation. As the whispers about a secret wedding spread like wildfire, international media outlets couldn't stay silent. Italian magazines, Spanish gossip portals, and even Turkish tabloids jumped on the story. Each one added its own twist, some claiming that Yaman had indeed said "I do" on a Greek island, others insisting it was nothing more than a well-crafted rumor. But what truly made the headlines explode were the contradictions. One outlet claimed the bride was a famous actress, while another swore she was a woman outside the entertainment industry. Some even dared to suggest it was an old flame making a shocking comeback into Can's life. Fans became digital detectives. Screenshots of flight trackers showed private jets landing in Mykonos and Paros around the same dates. Could one of those flights have carried Demet Özdemir in secret? A blurry picture circulated online, showing a woman boarding a yacht in Athens with her face hidden under a wide-brimmed hat. To most, it was just a random tourist. But to Can Demet fans, it was undeniable proof. "Look at her hands, look at her posture, it's Demet," one viral post screamed, gaining thousands of likes and retweets. On the other side of the debate, critics argued that this was nothing but a publicity stunt. After all, Can has a new project lined up, and what better way to keep the spotlight burning than to spark rumors of a secret wedding? "He knows exactly what he's doing," one journalist noted. Yaman is a master at turning speculation into global headlines. Whether intentional or not, the effect was undeniable. The world was once again talking about him, with emotions running high. Meanwhile, the emotional impact on fans cannot be underestimated. In Italy, groups of supporters gathered outside television studios, holding banners reading "Tell us the truth, Can." In Turkey, Twitter trended with hashtags mixing shock and heartbreak, while in Greece, locals started offering wedding tours pointing to villas and beaches supposedly tied to the event. What started as a whisper had now grown into a cultural storm spanning multiple countries. And yet, through all of this noise, Can himself remained silent. His Instagram posts continued, stylish photos, scenic backdrops, and carefully chosen captions, but none directly addressed the rumor. That silence made the mystery even more powerful. Fans begged for clarity, just deny it if it's not true. But as every day passed without a response, the idea of a hidden ceremony seemed less like fantasy and more like fact. Adding fuel to the fire, a video surfaced on TikTok that showed a brief clip of a man resembling Can in a white suit walking with a woman in a flowing dress. The video was shaky, poorly lit, and only a few seconds long. Still, it went viral overnight. The caption read, "Caught on camera, Can Yaman's secret wedding in Greece." Whether it was real or staged, it didn't matter, the internet had decided. By now, the island wedding rumor wasn't just gossip. It had become a global obsession, with millions of people demanding answers. But the truth? That remained locked away, hidden in the waves of the Aegean Sea. As the days turned into weeks, the frenzy surrounding Can Yaman's alleged island wedding only intensified. Fans waited for an official statement, but silence continued to hang in the air like a storm cloud. And silence, in the world of celebrity gossip, often speaks louder than words. It didn't take long for theories to transform into emotional narratives. Some fans created YouTube compilations, stitching together every possible clue. From Can's cryptic captions, to Demet's sudden absence from social media, to the mysterious TikTok video of a white suit and a flowing dress. Others even went as far as to create fan art depicting the secret ceremony, imagining Can and Demet exchanging vows under the glowing Greek sunset. But the truth is, the story was never just about a wedding. It was about love, mystery, and the public's unending desire to believe in fairy tales. For years, Yaman has represented more than just a handsome actor. He has become a symbol of passion, loyalty, and the hope that true love can conquer all. So when rumors of a secret wedding surfaced, it felt to fans like the climax of a love story that had been written across television screens and magazines for almost a decade. The emotional weight fell hardest on those who still believe in Can and Demet's bond. Their connection, born on the set of Daydreamer, transcended fiction and became the stuff of legend. To these fans, the idea of Can marrying someone else in secret felt like a betrayal. "If it's not Demet, I don't want to believe it," one heartbroken follower tweeted. On the flip side, others celebrated the possibility that Can had finally found peace in his private life, away from the relentless spotlight. "He deserves happiness," another wrote. "If he chose to marry in secret, it's because he wanted something pure." The Greek locals, however, still whisper their own truths. The florist swears she saw Demet on the island. A waiter insists he witnessed a ring exchange. A musician recalls playing a slow love song at a private party with guests who seemed to radiate joy. Each testimony adds another layer to the mystery, but none of them provide the smoking gun: no clear photographs, no official documents, no undeniable proof. Only fragments of a story, scattered like seashells along the Aegean shore. So what is the truth? Did Yaman secretly marry on a Greek island, far from the world's eyes? Or is this one of the greatest illusions ever spun by gossip, a tale that grew too big to control? Perhaps only Can himself knows the full answer, and he may never reveal it. And maybe that's the point. Because sometimes, the allure of mystery is stronger than the satisfaction of clarity. In the end, whether the secret wedding happened or not, the story has already achieved something powerful. It reminded the world of Yaman's magnetic pull, his ability to make people dream, to make them wonder, and to keep them talking. For fans, the question lingers in the air like the salty Greek breeze: what really happened on that island? Until the day Can decides to speak, the mystery will live on, growing with every whisper, every rumor, every hopeful heart that dares to believe. And so, the legend continues.